5 years ago, Minecraft was a completely different game. In today's video, we're actually going to be looking at Ant Venom's predictions 6 years ago about where Minecraft would go in, and I want to see if he actually is right about a few things. I want to see, what's actually changed, if anything's changed. It's a bit hard to, analyze things in real time, but if we look at things from 5 years ago, then we might actually see a massive difference. Okay, so the big thing he really mentions is right here.
I can see us getting smaller updates like 1.12 more frequently, and major changes like command blocks and other things like that less frequently. The update Aquatic is a good example of this, as currently it looks more or less like a minor update when you really look at it.
Now, Ant Venom sort of mentioned that Minecraft might actually do smaller updates in the future. I think at this point, the Aquatic update just came out, and it was a pretty small update in comparison to previous versions. But his prediction was that Minecraft would do a lot more updates, but they would be smaller. Now, unfortunately, this is not the case with a few exceptions. Updates have been really, they've been different. We've had, like the Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and 2. Not really a small update, but it was split into two. And in recent times between 1.20 and 1.21, we've had like smaller updates, like when they introduced armadillos, when they introduced the wolf armor as well. I think in the future as well, they're going to add bundles into a minor update, which is crazy. So they are they are making smaller updates, but it's not smaller major updates. It's bigger minor updates, if that makes sense. Now, something he does mention here is very interesting, because around about this video was the release of Bedrock Edition. Now, if you don't remember, Bedrock Edition was this buggy version of Minecraft that no one really played, because the console editions of Minecraft were still active, and obviously you had Java Edition as well. So at this time, there was probably 3 different versions: Bedrock, Java, console editions. Since then, Console Edition lost its support. Mojang didn't want 4J Studios to continue. 4J Studios are now no longer connected to the game. In fact, 4J Studios are making their very own sandbox type game. I think they're making an engine so like people like me and you can make a sandbox game, which is pretty cool. But yeah, in this day and age, we've got Bedrock Edition and Java Edition. That's pretty much it. Now, his prediction was, well, it wasn't really a prediction, but he kind of mentioned how would everyone stick to Java Edition, or would we all move to Bedrock Edition? And as of today, it's really split. I'd say there's quite a large proportion of the community that do not play Java Edition and do not have access to it, but do have access to Bedrock Edition. Whereas a lot of Java Edition players do have access to Bedrock Edition because it was free at some point. So there's a bit of it's a bit of a weird curve. I guess no one really predicted that Bedrock Edition would become free for Java Edition players. I'm not too sure if it still is free, so maybe that wave's cut down dramatically now. But a lot of people out there do have Bedrock Edition for free. They might not even play it anymore, or at the minute, because Bedrock Edition is still buggy. It is not as buggy as it was, but it is a fairly buggy game, and it feels nothing like Java Edition at all, which I guess is why loads of people are still playing Java Edition. I'm not too sure. It's kind of a hard one, because I am one of those players that do have Bedrock Edition, but I don't play it a lot because it just doesn't excite me. It's weird, I can't explain it, but I don't know, maybe people in the comment section will be able to explain it better. I think the final thing he also mentioned was Minecraft would go onto a competitor's console.
Whatever new console comes out in the next 5 years, Minecraft will undoubtedly and very quickly make its way onto that device.
Now, obviously this is not really the case, because Bedrock Edition is just one thing, it's one entity, if you will, so it can literally go on anything and everything. So yeah, the idea of having another console version out there is beyond us now. I do believe there's a PlayStation version coming out, but I can't remember if it is Bedrock as well. Maybe it's for PlayStation to begin with, and then it converts into Bedrock Edition a few months into the future. But yeah, it kind of was right. But PlayStation has always been a thing, it always has been on Minecraft. And the other stuff he really mentions is about mod support. Now, it's really interesting because there's quite a few Mojang employees who previously worked on some of Minecraft's biggest mods. I don't play mods a lot, so I don't know if they've got better support, but I think we've seen a lot of features come into the main game that were previously part of the modded world. I think Cherry Trees is a major one. I'm not too sure if there's anything else out there. But I do remember Cherry Trees being one of the biggest modded things to come into Minecraft. It's really interesting to sort of finalize this video, because he mentions about Bedrock Edition specifically when it comes to mods.
Now, to go a little bit off topic, if Mojang makes the right moves, we will officially have support for mods via a proper modding API within the Bedrock edition of Minecraft.
And we've had like major breakthroughs with like add-ons, texture packs and whatnot. So it's mods, but it's like called add-ons on Bedrock Edition. It's working, to be honest, and he predicted it. He literally predicted it. Like, this video is jam-packed of correct predictions. I'll tell you what, if he makes a video today predicting Minecraft in the future, it's going to be really difficult, because at the minute, no one really knows what's happening with Minecraft. Obviously, we've had Minecraft going out there into, like, I don't know, the world of, like, films. I think there's an animation coming out now as well, so Minecraft's becoming that, it's just becoming 10 times bigger, essentially. He also mentions about Minecon Earth.
Another change that fans of Minecraft have recently been very vocal about has been Minecon Earth. More than likely, in my opinion, Minecon Earth will stay in its current live stream format. From what it seems like, Mojang has been throwing their support in favor of official community events like Blockfest and others.
I think we all know how that's gone. I don't even think it's called Minecon Earth anymore. Like, what? I think it's important to note, though, that no one could predict the future of Minecon, Minecraft Earth, Minecraft Live, whatever it was called, just because of the pandemic. You gotta remember, this video was published at the back end of 2017, so this is a good few years before the pandemic even arrived. And yeah, it kind of messed things up a bit, so it's unfair to say, yeah, you got this completely wrong, Ant Venom, because no one ever could predict this. And I don't even think Minecraft even know what they're doing with Minecraft. I think it's just Minecraft Live now, with like just a couple of people there that are invited. It is really confusing, I don't even know. But, you know, it is every year, that's all I know. I just don't know what they call it anymore. The final thing he mentions is the Minecraft movie. Oh my gosh, 2017. I think everyone was excited for this because it was like announced a few years prior to this, and it's still not out. But a lot of you will know that Minecraft, you know, the movie is releasing next year, starring Jack Black alongside an ensemble. It's just pretty cool. Finally. I mean, we've been waiting for, I think it's going to be 11 years since it was announced, I'm not too sure. He also mentions about Minecraft Story Mode in this little movie section as well. Oh my days. Well, we all know how Minecraft Story Mode turned out to be. If you don't know, because it is a few years ago, and it probably happened just a year after this video was created, Telltale Games, the people behind Minecraft Story Mode, collapsed. Like, it went into liquidation, I think. I'm pretty sure they're out of liquidation now, and it is a new company, or the same company, but a completely different company, if that makes sense. Yeah, Minecraft Story Mode just folded in on itself. It never came back, and it will never return. Oh, I think a lot of people miss it. But don't even get me started on that, because I miss it. Everyone misses it. What a time to be live. What do you think about this video, though? And what are your predictions for Minecraft in 5 years' time? 5 years' time? That's 2029, right? Wow.